I'm Richard Clarke. I record these talks every day as a way to deepen my inquiry. Listen each day and deepen your own practice. Welcome. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is from Talk 331. Mrs. Runa Jennings, an American lady of the International Peace League, asked Sri Bhagavan about the spread of peace in the world. Sri Bhagavan replied that if one gains the peace of the self, it will spread itself without any effort on the part of the individual. When one is not oneself peaceful, how can that one spread peace in the world? The lady asked if it was not true that the East has a scientific approach to the realization of the self. Maharshi, you are already the self. No elaborate science is necessary to establish it. The questioner, I understand the general truth of it, but there must be a practical method for it, which I call science. Maharshi, the cessation of such thoughts is the realization of the self. Illustration, the necklace supposed lost. One does not see the world or one's own body being away from the self. Always being the self, one sees everything else. God and the world are all in the heart. See the Seer, and everything will be found to be the self. Change your outlook. Look within, find the self, who is the substratum of the subject and the object. Find it, and all problems are solved. The lady was then told of the pamphlet, Who Am I? She agreed to read it before asking further questions of Sri Bhagavan. In this dialogue, a Western lady asks about spreading peace. The exchange begins with Mrs. Runa Jennings, representing the International Peace League, asks about the spread of peace in the world. To this, Ramana Maharshi responds with a fundamental truth that challenges her assumptions that true peace is already who and what we are, so it does not need to be spread, just recognized. This begins with the individual seeing the peace within themselves. He emphasizes that you cannot spread peace outwardly if you are not peaceful within yourself. This underscores the importance of personal transformation and self-realization as the basis for peace in the world. Mrs. Jennings, seeking a practical method or science for achieving self-realization, expresses her understanding of the concept but seeks a clear path forward. Sri Ramana Maharshi clarifies the process by stating that the realization of the self comes from the cessation of distracting thoughts. He illustrates this with the analogy of a necklace thought to be lost while still around your neck. Just as the necklace was never really lost, but only seemed so due to a wrong idea, the self is always present, but obscured by mental distractions. Ramana advises a shift in perspective, to look within and discover the self, the substratum of both subject and object. By realizing the self, you transcend the dualistic view of the world and experience non-duality, non-difference. He speaks of the spiritual heart as the center where both God and the world reside, emphasizing the inner journey of self-discovery as the key to resolving all existential problems. In recommending the pamphlet, Who Am I, to Mrs. Jennings, Sri Ramana Maharshi suggests this as a foundational text for exploring the nature of the self. This pamphlet outlines the inquiry into the fundamental question of identity and existence. This dialogue emphasizes the simplicity of realizing the self, always present, but usually unnoticed. Ramana Maharshi suggests that realization is not a distant goal, but an immediate truth to be discovered within oneself. The Maharshi's teachings on self-inquiry and inner peace are emphasized, as well as the simplicity of realizing the self. Through self-discovery and the resulting self-knowledge, you gain not only personal peace, but you also become an agent for spreading peace effortlessly in the world. So inquire, know yourself, and be always free and at peace. The book, Who Am I with Comments, is my take on these early teachings of Ramana Maharshi. It's available on Amazon, free to Kindle subscribers. A link is in the video notes. These videos bring Ramana's teachings into your direct experience. Click subscribe to see more. Click thumbs up to like, and send questions and start a dialogue with a comment.